Well, theologically, we have to distinguish between regret and repentance. They're two different things. If I do a crime and I get caught and I go to prison, I can say, man, I really regret doing that. But repentance is regret, but it's coupled with an orientation towards God. I regret doing that, and I want to be forgiven, and I want to have fellowship with God in a bond of love and charity with God, and by extension to your neighbor. And I think what we see in Judas is we see a regret. I think he knows he's betrayed innocent blood. That's why he returns the money. But he doesn't turn himself to Jesus Christ, which was an option. Remember, you've been to Golgotha, Jack. I mean, it's not that far out of the city.
Right there.
I mean, it's
Jerusalem's small.
less than
Even
a couple
now,
minutes.
Jerusalem's small.
Yeah, so Judas only had to walk a couple minutes, and he would have been at Golgotha, and he could have knelt down next to the Virgin Mary and Mary Magdalene and St. John and said, I'm so sorry, forgive me. And he would be forgiven. But instead, he committed the sin of despair. And the sin of despair, some people struggle with this, but you need to know that God's mercy is eternal. Despair is the idea that my sin is so evil, God can never forgive me. And it's actually a form of pride because you're thinking, I can create sins that God can't forgive. And that is despair. And I think Judas did despair because he took his own life. And he did not have the consolation of repentance. He had regret and despair.